Well, without a doubt, I can say that to me, Tahiti is the most beautiful place in the world and has the most incredible waves in the world. You know, when I've been able to travel there and surf, it's brought me some of the best memories I have in my lifetime.
Tahiti is probably the most laid-back place I've ever been. Everyone just kind of cruises. When there's waves, everyone surfs, and when there's not, everyone just eats and hangs out.
Tahiti is definitely one of my favorite places to come, to travel to in the whole world. I've been coming here for 10 or 12 years. From the second you get off the plane, there's people playing ukuleles and handing you flowers, and everything smells good, the girls are gorgeous, and everybody just has a lot of aloha here. Everybody's cool, and the food is unreal, the culture is just, it's a rich place, it's just awesome. You know, people are really unaffected by Western influences, which is nice.
I was lucky enough to be at Chopu in the real early days, in the early 90s, you know, me and Keone Watson and Noah Johnson, and you know, we'd post up at Raymana's house every summer for 2 months and just surf Chopu. We didn't call it Chopu at the time, we had other names for it. And I don't know if I could ever replace that feeling.
Well, Chopu is also the rainiest place in Tahiti. So you have a river that brings fresh water into the lagoon and it stops coral from growing. That's why you have this really deep channel that can handle big swell. It never closes out because it's probably 200 feet in the middle. It allows big swell to break nice.
In Tahiti, basically you're talking about Polynesia, which all of these islands are simply the tips of all these little volcanoes that came up millions of years ago. And they come straight up out of the ocean. There's no continental shelf. So literally the waves are coming from super deep water. All of a sudden they're hitting a reef and just jacking straight up. So there's very little loss of energy compared to many other areas around the world with continental shelves.
You pull up to that wave in a boat, look at it from every angle but in the channel, it looks like a complete closeout. But it's a perfect wave.
It's a cool place because it attracts surfers from around the world, so it makes us feel closer to the outside. When they come, we get to meet people, we get to meet guys like Kelly, which is the best champion we ever had in surfing.
You know, it's a really dangerous wave. It's every bit as intense as any wave in the world.
Surfing waves like Chope, because it is that dangerous, you know, if you're going over the falls with so much water and getting pounded into like 2 feet of reef, then, you know, that's when you're running into really serious problems and there's serious injuries that come out of that.
It's a lot of power, it's really intense, not a very long wave, but it's really perfect.
I'm pretty excited for the opportunity to tow it, but no, I don't really have any tow experience out there at all.